Welcome to the Simply Motsoka Medical Billing Academy. I am Motsoka and I am thrilled to guide you through this journey. Today we are diving deep into a foundational question for anyone starting their career in South African healthcare administration. Who exactly is involved in the medical billing process? It's more than just one person behind a computer. Imagine walking into a busy private medical practice in the heart of Sandton. You see the receptionist welcoming a worried parent, a doctor in a focused consultation, and a nurse prepping the next room. But behind a closed door, someone is focused on a screen, ensuring the financial heart of the practice keeps beating. That's the medical biller, and they are part of a much larger ecosystem. In the complex world of South African healthcare, getting a doctor paid for their expertise isn't as simple as swiping a card at a retail store. It involves a sophisticated team, specific codes, and clear communication with medical aides. Let's start with a question for you. Who do you think is primarily responsible for submitting these claims? Is it the receptionist, the nurse, or someone else? Think about it. Take a moment to consider that. In many small practices, roles might overlap, but in a professional medical business, there's a specific chain of command. Before we reveal the answer, let's look at the team as a whole. Medical billing is not a solo sport. It's a high-stakes relay race where every handoff must be perfect to win. Think of a relay race. If the first runner drops the baton, it doesn't matter how fast the final runner is, the race is effectively lost. In medical billing, if the patient provides a wrong ID number or the receptionist misses a single digit, the claim will be rejected weeks later. Every role is critical for a successful payment and a healthy practice. It all starts with the patient. Many people think billing starts after the consultation is finished, but it actually begins the moment a patient calls to book their appointment. Their role is to provide accurate personal details, a valid South African ID or passport, and their current medical aid card. Without this foundation, the entire journey stops before it even starts. Accuracy here is everything. For example, if a patient is on a Discovery Health Key Care plan, they might be restricted to specific network providers or hospitals. If the patient doesn't provide this detail correctly, the doctor might perform a service that the medical aid simply won't cover. The patient is our first and most important source of data. Quick check for the students. Who starts the billing journey? Is it the doctor or the patient? That's right, it's the patient. Now, once the patient is physically in the practice, who is the next vital link in our chain? That would be the receptionist, the gatekeeper, and the face of the practice. The receptionist does so much more than just greet people. They must verify medical aid benefits in real time before the doctor even sees the patient. They check if there's a co-payment required, which is very common in South African private care. If they capture a membership number incorrectly, the claim is doomed from the start. Good billing starts at the front desk. Next is the doctor. While the doctor's primary focus is clinical diagnosing and treating, they are legally responsible for the clinical notes. These notes are the ultimate evidence for the bill. They must record exactly what was done and why, using ICD-10 diagnosis codes and CPT procedure codes. The doctor creates the service that we eventually bill for. In South Africa, every medical service is tied to a specific code. If a doctor treats a patient for hypertension but records a different code, the medical aid will reject it as inconsistent. The doctor must provide the biller with the correct clinical roadmap. Without clear, legible notes, the medical biller is essentially working in the dark. Here's another question for you to consider. Does the doctor usually submit the claims to the medical aid themselves? In a professional systems-driven practice, the answer is usually no. That responsibility falls to the star of our show and the person we are training you to be, the medical biller. The medical biller is the financial guardian of the practice. They take the doctor's notes and the patient's info and they translate them into a technical claim. They check for prescribed minimum benefits or PMBs, ensure the billing follows the medical aid's specific rules, and track every single cent until it hits the practice's bank account safely. A biller's day involves submitting claims, following up on rejections, which we call stale claims, if they aren't handled quickly, and reconciling payments. They protect the practice from losing income due to administrative errors. Without a professional biller, a doctor might be working for free without even knowing it. Imagine the loss. Once the biller hits submit, the claim reaches the medical aid companies like Discovery Health, Bonitas, or Momentum. They act as the payer. They check the claim against the member's specific plan rules. If everything aligns, they release payment. If not, they send a remittance advice explaining exactly why the claim was rejected. Finally, we have the practice manager. They use the reports generated by the biller to see the big picture. They look at overall cash flow, overheads, and staff performance. They are the ones who make strategic business decisions based on the data provided by the billing team. It's a complete, integrated healthcare business ecosystem. As you can see, medical billing isn't just data entry. It's a team effort involving the patient, the receptionist, the doctor, the biller, and the medical aid. When everyone plays their part correctly, the practice thrives, the doctor is paid fairly, and the patient receives care without financial stress. Every step matters in this journey. Congratulations on completing this first lesson. You now know exactly who is involved in the medical billing journey. In our next lesson, we'll look much closer at the day-to-day life of a biller. Remember to subscribe for more practical medical practice management guidance with Simply Motsoka. I'll see you in the next lesson.